My name is Matthew Southern. Well, today we made and delivered meals for some of the seniors that it's difficult for them to get out, especially because of the pandemic. So that's what our mission here is. There's also, of course, there was the vaccinations going on, which we were trying to get a part of, but we're still waiting on approval. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to start doing help with that as well. What we were requested to do originally was come here, help prepare meals, and then go out there in the community and deliver those meals. This is my second mission that I'm a part of during this whole pandemic. So the first one was working in a big warehouse for food distribution. So we'd be packaging up boxes of food for meals, and then those would be shipped out to the different locations where they'd give them directly to the individuals. Here, it's a lot slower paced, but it's just because we're not moving around, running back and forth. We're in the kitchen, preparing meals, learning how to do that, and then just hop on the buses with those meals and go out around the area here in Shoreline to deliver them. So it's a little bit slower pace. It's still very important though, because seniors, they're very vulnerable, especially during this whole thing. And it saves them going out into the public, and sometimes they can't go into the public based on transportation. Yeah, I get a sense of satisfaction out of it. Just the comments we hear back from when the people see us at their door and they see us every day and appreciate us, get to know us a little bit. It makes you feel pretty good. I've gotten to know some of the people we've interacted with a little bit. It's because of the restrictions, they sometimes they don't want to stay at the door, but at the same time, when they see you, there's kind of that thing, and you start to get to know them a little bit and see, hey, they might not be doing too well, and you check in on them, and they're kind of like your people, Yeah, absolutely, a connection is important. Teresa tells me that this is like one of the only interactions they have on any given day, during the week, and so that's incredibly important just for mental health, if nothing else. I think they definitely look forward to seeing us again. So some of those comments, they sit there, some of them sit there and just wait by the door just so they have that interaction to see us and get the meal. And I think the uniforms are also help because it brings back the memory of a loved one potentially, or a friend that they knew who served, and that's important for that generation. Okay, yeah. One of the stories that stands out about one of the experiences that I've had is actually just hearing about the good and excellent reactions and response that my soldiers did while out delivering some of the meals. They ended up going to one house and knocked on the door. Usually they'll come to the door. Sometimes they're slow based on what happens. But he thought he heard a noise inside that wouldn't be normal. So you can't just barge into somebody's house. So he brought back another soldier, and they go, "Okay, do you hear that? Yeah, okay, I think we need to check this out." So they actually went in. The resident had fallen. He was hurt. Of course, the next thing to do was call the ambulance. And the next thing they did was call me, which is, again, the next best thing that they needed to do as far as the military would go. And then, of course, it was relayed to Teresa in the senior center, and they stayed with him until the ambulance got there, and then sent him off and made sure that he was getting the care he needed. So some of the work I've been doing, aside from helping with the deliveries and everything, is we have a stock of food in the back that was made especially for any person who might need extra groceries. They can't afford it, they can't make it to the store. When the last snow hit, we wanted to make sure everyone was prepared because they couldn't physically drive out there. So one of the things that I do is I maintain an inventory, manage it, pack it, get with dietary restrictions. You have to keep that in mind. I physically have an inventory, pack those things, hand deliver them to the people in need.